mic testing. Okay, perfect. Let me go to my main camera. Alright, we're live, and as you guys can tell by title thumbnail, this is the part 7 of my VLine for 7 days mini series. Where last stream I did work on, I actually forgot what did I really work on. I'm pretty sure they were like structures, and yeah, it was maps and arrays and maps. There we go. Although, since I thought this stream is going to be the finale, I thought that I'm going to give myself a break from the maps and arrays and work on user inputs. They're like a whole different field, but I think I could kind of utilize maps and arrays inside the, I could utilize inputs inside the maps and arrays. Therefore, I'm going to give that a try. So let's move on to my gameplay screen. There we go. And yeah, this is a brand new chat for like the final series here. Let's say something like some live explanation. Okay, and guys, from next day, from tomorrow, I'm going to work on my main series. So I am kind of excited for that. I'm kind of confused as to how long should the series be. That said, welcome to day 7. You made it to the final day of your VLine series. You've already covered a lot. Day 1 through 4, basics, variables, data types, control flow, and loops. I did work on those. Day 5, structures. Day 6, arrays and maps. Oh wow, I've done something different every single day if you think about it. Today we're adding the last big piece, user input. Once you know this, your program can actually talk to the user. Let's get into it. So day 7, for the user inputs, here's the thing. I did work a little, like if I were to scroll all the way up, I just gave my prompt up and then I got a bit of explanation, but I didn't really have any time to practice on those explanations. I did, but I did not really because I wanted to do it on stream. That's it. So day 7, concept 1, reading these strings from the user. In V, you use the OS. I'm pretty sure I know what that is because in Python, there was the OS module as well. It's basically operating system. So you use os.input to read text user types. Okay, you need to import OS at the top. Importing is the same as Python. The syntax are same as they're similar to Python when it comes to importing. Okay, what's happening here? OS input. What is your name? Print hello name. Oh, I see. It's actually the same thing in that case. Okay, whatever type. Here, let me just go ahead and grab my chat up there. There we go. Forgot all about the chats. Okay. Whatever they type gets stored as a string in name. Okay, you use it just like any other string. Challenge 1, write a program that asks the user for their favorite color, then prints wow, color. Guys, the British English here is a great color. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go up there and let's grab my Visual Studio here. There we go. And yeah, this is the code from last stream because I did not really work on it off stream. That said, I'm firstly gonna go ahead and let's say import the OS module. Before that, do I have my blue light filter on? Good, I know. Okay, let's go ahead and import OS, my operating system, and then we're gonna go ahead and create our main function and add a prof curly braces. And now in my main function, I'm gonna go ahead and add a color. Yeah, I'm not used to typing the British colors, so I'm gonna go with CCOLOR. That is gonna be equal to os.input. I'm gonna go. This was actually pretty easy when compared to the syntaxing. Nothing much. Okay, enter your favorite color. Okay, and then we're gonna go with something like print. And is this gonna be mutable? I'll try without mutable. And then I'm gonna go ahead and print a line using string interpolation. I finally got the name at the tip of my throat, or should I say tongue. Let's go with string interpolation. That is gonna go ahead and say something like color. Is your favorite color? favorite color. Okay, and then let's hit control. Let's just save the color, control alt, and let's wait for it to run real quick. Okay, so input enter favorite color. We get a small error here. Undefined indent. Color use equal to. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is VLang. It's not Python or C++. You gotta go with the Walrus operator. It's not specifically called the Walrus operator. I'm pretty sure it's called the assignment operator here, but still. Let's wait for it to load real quick. Oh wow. Does it always open this thing? What if I exit it from there? What is your favorite color? Let's go with something like a blue. I don't really have favorite color. Blue is your favorite color. Oh wow, I see. Okay, let's go ahead and copy that. I'm gonna go ahead and grab plot here. I wish there was an easier way to grab plot. Okay, and then let's say something like done. The syntaxes is actually pretty convenient here. Okay, good effort, but let's tighten it up. Two small things. The output message doesn't match what you asked. Color is your favorite color. But the challenge asks for wow, color is a great color. Okay, you guys get the gist of it. Ready for concept 2, reading a number from the user? Yes. Okay, and then let's send it. Yeah, we do gotta be a little precise when it comes to this stuff. Concept 2, reading a number from the user. Here's the thing, operating system.input always returns a string, so I'm pretty sure we got a typecast, right? Even if the user enters 25, we sees it as a string 25, not the number 25, so it uses it as a number. Excuse me, guys. So it uses it as a number. So to use it as a number, you have to convert it like this, so typecasting. Excuse me, guys. So we import the OS module, and then we create a main function. We go with string age underscore string equals to operating system, age equals to age.int. Here's the thing, can I just go with age.int there? I'm gonna try it. .int, right? Okay, so let's go with something like age. And then this is gonna be set to age as well. I'm gonna go with .int. Wouldn't it work like that? Okay, we're gonna exit that from there. Color 25. Okay, so I mean, okay, what is your age? Enter your age. Because look, this is a nice little way to typecast it inside my input, like literally. I'm gonna go ahead and delete that, and then I'm gonna use string interpolation and say something like you are age years old. Now, is there a way to see the data types? I'm gonna go ahead and try to see the data types. Let's go here. Okay, is Brave failure again, guys? This Brave failure again is kind of crazy. That's on the spaces and say something like done exclamation. And I try using age this way because I felt like it is much more convenient. That said, is there a way to see data types in the question mark? Like for Python, I could, let's say, go with something like number. Let's go with something like type number. And then I'm gonna go with something like print. I want to print my type. And then I'm gonna go ahead and send it. Whoops, Control Z, and let's send it. Yeah, this is how we see the type, like if the data types for different numbers by using the type function. Lovely curiosity. Let me address both things. On your code, chaining .in directly like that works perfectly, and yes, it's cleaner. Good instincts. The only note is the same. The only note is the same as before. The output didn't match the challenge. You did the age example instead of two numbers, okay, but some technique is solid. Checking data types. Yes, we have something similar. You use type of. Oh. Type of age dot name prints int. Type of age dot name. What the hell does name mean there? Prints int. Type of name dot name. Oh, is name like an inevitable stuff? Know the difference. Python type x. We type x name. Let's try it. I'm gonna go ahead and print something like. I want to print a line for my type of age dot name. Control S, Control Alt N. And guys, yeah, from tomorrow I will be having my AI engineering series on. So I'm kind of excited for that starter. Enter your age. Let's go with 18 because I am 18. It is an integer. Okay, perfect. Oh, so I see. Let's plot up here again. Challenge to try again. Write a program that asks the user for two numbers, prints the sum of those two numbers. Okay. Let's go with something like number underscore 1 equals to os dot input. Enter your first number. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and typecast that number to be an integer, and then I'm gonna go with something like number underscore 2 is gonna be equal to my operating system dot input. I'm gonna say something like enter your second number. Okay, and then as a usual thing, I'm gonna go ahead and typecast it to an integer. Thirdly, I'm gonna go with something like total, or let's say a mutable total is gonna be equal to my number underscore 1 plus my number underscore 2. And then I want to go ahead and print line for, let's say, I'm going to say something like result of num1 and num2 is, I'm going to use string interpolation here to go with my total. Or instead of result, I'll go with sum. And then I'm going to add another print line and say the data type of num1 of the list of num1 and num2 is, I'm gonna go ahead and use string interpolation here again, and instead of something else, I'm gonna go with something like the type of okay, I can't use type of, or can I? Let's say type of number 1 number, I don't think this is how it works, is what if I add a comma and go with something like type of, and that I'm gonna go there, this is gonna be number 1 dot name, and then we're gonna go with something like type of number 2 dot name. There we go. Okay, so that seems nice. Let's go ahead and move on here. Hit Control S, Control Alt N. Let's run the code. It's taking. Okay, yeah, there. Nope. This needs to be in a new line. Maybe I'm gonna go there. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna go with something like print line, where my print line is gonna go ahead and say something like, should I actually implement video to my PHP Smart 2 project? Actually, you should. Today. Actually, I think you should. Even though I didn't understand half of what that meant, but I do think it does sound kind of cool. That's it. I'm gonna go ahead and copy that. And I haven't really looked much into PHP, even though I do like have a PHP chat now in my Discord server as well. I gotta kind of look what it's about. So maybe if you upload the video, I can go ahead and take a look at it. Okay, and then let's say Control S, Control Alt N. Now it should work. Oh god, I got an error again. Oh, wait. I think I'm kind of stupid. Hold on. I want to find the type of my total rather than my number, and my total is mutable, so I'm gonna go with Control S. Let's go with something like of total is, I'm gonna go with something like print line, which is gonna go ahead and give me the type of my total variable dot the name. Control S, Control Alt N. Okay, this is gonna work. Undefined indent. Number 1, use. There we go, guys. There we go. Silly mistakes. This is it's sort of the syntactual stuff where you get more practice to get used to using actual equal to signs rather than the freaking just equal to for the assignment operator. 13 plus 56. 13. The sum of number 1 and number 2 is 69. Guys, I can actually, oh god, I'm being really serious here. I did not know that they add up to 69. What the hell? Guys, that was a word fluke. Before you learn PHP, you have to learn SQL, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, just saying, but if I implement video upload, I have to implement magic number validation. FFmpeg. Pipelines, etc. Okay, I haven't started working with like HTML, SQL, CSS, or JavaScript unless okay CSS. I haven't even heard of the language. The only languages that I have heard of is SQL, HTML, and JavaScript. But I might actually give them a try if I ever need them. Although, let's go here. And what is PHP mostly used for? Because I remember you once told me that PHP is used in most, should I say, web stuff online? But I gotta fact check that part. I might have not remembered it correctly. With Control Alt N. Okay, a window is gonna pop up. Oh wow, it works that way as well. Enter your first number. Let's go with 54 minus 23. 77. Okay, so the data type of total is this. I see. Alright, I think I'm getting pretty much better at it. And guys, yeah, I am gonna be having a small little surprise for you by the end of next week. I was just gonna say the surprise right now, but I was like, it'd be much better once I'm really done with that stuff. Okay, perfect, that is flawless, nothing to correct, let's break it down. Okay, single quote throughout, change into integer conversion, clean variable names, type off, function used correctly. And if you ran that, would print. Ready for the final concept of the entire series? Don't know much about the final concept, but yeah, I am kind of ready. Combining user input with structures. This is where everything you've learned comes together. Ready? Sure. Okay, I need to I need to like warm up a bit more when it comes to structures and maps because I just worked on it yesterday. PHP is web backend. It basically handles non-UI stuff like video uploading, storing data. It's basically non-browser code. It's it's basically full-on backend. I see. A tempting language. Actually, I might give it a try someday. Not like to excel in or anything, but just to give it a try. Because if it is that good, then I do want to kind of experience how it feels like to work with it. That said, I may need to learn should I say the prerequisites for that programming language first? Concept 3, combining user inputs with structures. You already know how to define structures and you already know how to get user input. Now we just put them together. Okay, so of course, since we're going to be working with user input, we go ahead and include our operating system. Then we create a structure called person, which has two data which has two variables. The first variable is name, that is a string data type. The second variable is age, which is an integer data type. Then we go ahead and create our function name called main. We assign our name variable to be equal to operating system.input, enter your name. And then we go ahead and assign our age variable to be equal to operating system.input, enter your age. And then we go with something like person is going to be equal to my person's structure that requires a name variable, which is my name. It requires an age variable, which is my age. I print person's name is name, person's age is age. I think I may have gotten this in the bag. Okay, let's start off by importing my OS, my operating system. And then I'm going to create a structure called person, okay, which is going to be having two variables. First is going to be name, which is a string data type. Second is going to be an age, which is an integer data type. And then we create a function name called main, which is going to go ahead and have a name variable that is going to be equal to my operating system.input, where I'm going to ask my user to enter a name. Enter a name sounds much better. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same with age. I'm going to set my age equal to my operating system.input, which is going to ask my user to enter your age. And since age is going to be an integer, I'm going to go ahead and typecast it to an integer. And next up, I'm going to go ahead and create a person's object, which is going to be equal to... Okay, this is the part that I forgot. Might need to check the reference. And guys, I'm not checking the reference because I can't really get the logic in check. I'm checking the reference because I forgot the syntaxes. Yeah, I'm still kind of new to VLang for the syntaxes. There we go. Because I was just going to go with equal to. I forgot we use colon equal to, like the walrus operator. ERSON. Then a pair of curly braces. where my name variable is gonna be my name variable, and my age variable is gonna be my age variable. They are not mutable because I'm not really gonna manipulate them or anything. However, I think this is supposed to be public. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and print a line called something like hello. I'm gonna use string interpolation and say something like hello name. It's been a hold on. It has been a pleasure meeting you. Well, there we go. Meeting you. How do you spell meeting? Hold on. I know how to spell it.
Monday, something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden, I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so.
Okay. Oh no, guys, this is so awful. There we go, meeting you. It's been a pleasure meeting you. And then I'm gonna go with another print line, which is gonna go ahead and say something like string interpolation. I'm gonna go with something like you are now string interpolation age years old, full stop or period. Okay, and then let's hit Control S, Control Alt N. Okay, this is gonna open a whole window, isn't it? Oh wow. Person, wait. I got an error, but my window opened as well. Let's go with something like Sarah, 19. Let's go with something like Sarah is 19 years old. Okay, warning, unused variable person. Unused variable person. Oh, I see. Okay. Person.name. Person.age. Control S, Control Alt N. Yeah, I'm still getting kind of used to it. I keep forgetting that structures in VLang is the same as classes in C++ or Python. Okay, and trend age, I am 18. Hello, Web Universe. It has been a pleasure meeting you. You are 18 years old. I am indeed. Let's go with Control A, Control C. Copy that. And guys, I can't tell you guys how bad I want to have a Valorant stream right now, but then it makes the stream lag so much. Speaking of stream lag, I will be getting the graphic card really soon. Let's end this first. And then I did actually create the surprise that I was going to give you guys way later on. I'm too much of a T-spiller to actually keep that. I might actually save it up for a bit. Okay, great, Core. Just one thing. You rewrote the example instead of doing the final challenge. I didn't read the challenge. Define a book. Oh, God. Okay, code review person. Nice use of public access modifier from day 5. Good that you're carrying the knowledge forward. Everything else is perfectly correct. No issues. One small style note. In weak conversations for structure initialization is no space around the colon. No? Oh, okay, I added space. Well, I mean, it looked kind of clean for me, but it's fine. Okay, and then avoid doing that stuff. Small thing, but good to build the habit early. Final challenge, your turn. Now, do the real one. So we define a book's structure with the title string, author string, pages, integer. Ask the user to enter values for all three, store them in a book structure, print title by author is pages, page long. Okay, I might actually have that in the other window, not for reference, just to read the instructions, because I realized it's so tedious to keep getting my Disclods chat up. You just have it in the other window. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and delete everything. Now, I'm firstly gonna go ahead and import the operating system, because let's be honest, we're gonna be using inputs here. Then I'm gonna just wipe my drool off my keyboard. Oh gosh, I spilled all over. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and create a structure. So it says, excuse me guys, define a book struct with titles, author, and pages. So I'm gonna create a struct called book, which requires a title, that is going to be of the string data type. Author, that is going to be of a string data type. And pages, that is going to be of an integer data type. Next up, we're going to go ahead and create a function called main and a pair of curly braces. Inside of my main function, ask the user to enter values for all those three variables. So we're going to go with title equals to operating system dot input. Enter a title for your book. I'm asking the user to enter a title for the book, and then author equals to operating system dot input. Enter an author name for your book. Okay, and then we're gonna go with something like pages equals to operating system dot input. Let's say enter the number of pages that the book consists of. And since it is an integer pages, I'm gonna go ahead and typecast it to be an integer. Next up, we're gonna go ahead and create a structure for our book, which is gonna be equal to my book's structure. My bad, guys. We're gonna go ahead and create an object for our book's structure, which is gonna go ahead and have a title that is gonna be equal to my title. And then I'm gonna go ahead and have an author that is gonna be equal to my author. And then it's gonna be having pages that is gonna be my pages. And then we're gonna go with something like a print line. Let's say something like the title of the book is, I'm gonna use string interpolation. Let's go with something like book.title. And then we're gonna go ahead and embed with a period. Next up, let's go with another print line, which is gonna say something like the author name of the book. The author name is, let's use string interpolation. I'm gonna go with book.author. And then let's go ahead and end it with a period. Lastly, I'm gonna go with another print line that is gonna say something like the book consists of, let's use string interpolation. This is gonna be book.pages pages. Okay, perfect. And then we're going to hit Control S, Control Alt, and let's run the command real quick. Oh wow, pages. Undefined indent, no value used as pages. I had a typo, did I not? Oh, my bad, guys. I keep forgetting. It's VLang. You gotta use the walrus operator. Well, not specifically the walrus operator, but like walrus operator for Python. Okay, failed create process and application control policy has blocked this file. Oh, part of this app has unlocked. Why in the world are my antivirus just are straight up not letting this program run? Finally. Okay, enter a title for your book. I don't know. I'll go with something like 48 Laws of Power. I hardly read books. This is by Robert Greene. Can I spell his name? The book consists of like 400 pages. Fact check me on that. The title of the book is 48 Laws of Power. The author name is Robert Greene. The book consists of 400 pages. Okay, perfect. Let's go Control C. I think I got a nice gist of inputs. It was pretty nice. It was pretty much simple. Therefore, let's go ahead and paste it here, zoom out, and send it. There we go. Congratulations, you've completed the day 7 of the VLang series. Here's the thing, there's like 30 freaking more minutes left. I'm going to be doing more questions, or maybe I might start on a new topic. Struct initialization spacing. Know it as before. You wrote no space before the braces. Okay, fine. Output format didn't match exactly. Title by author is pages long, but honestly, what you wrote reads more naturally, so no complaints. Just get used to matching requirements precisely in real projects. I do that. The perfect version, import OS structure. Okay, print all that stuff, and then we go with something like what you learned today. Days 1 through 4 we learned cool M8. I see. Okay, days 1 through 4, we went over variables, data types, control flows, and loops. I do remember those. Day 5, we went over structures, structs, methods, access modifiers, and embedding. Okay. Day 6, we went over arrays and maps. I do remember those. Day 7, today we went over user input plus bringing it all together and typecasting. You should be proud. 7 days done. Okay, here's the thing. There's like 30 more minutes left for my stream. Let me just say something like, there is 30 more minutes left for my stream. Therefore, can we work on more projects? Question mark. Maybe a project that is a bit more hard and that consists of loops as well. Let's go. 30 minutes is enough to build something fun. What kind of project do you want to build? A book library, a simple calculator, number guessing game. Okay, let's go with number guessing game. Number guessing name. There we go. Okay, number guessing game sounds. Number guessing game sounds pretty fun. Love it. Let's build it step by step. Number guessing game. Here's what you will do. The computer picks a random number between 1 and 100. Oh, we work with rand as well. So rand. Guys, this is so similar to Python. Oh my gosh, in Python we include random and you use the random.randint sys method, but here we go with rand.int number. Okay, I guess we're gonna give it a shot. Okay, so firstly I'm gonna go here. Let's go with Control A, delete that. I'm gonna import OS and let's go ahead and import rand, my bad. Okay, and then in the rand, let's read the instructions. Do you think generating a random number is one of the things you haven't done before? And B, you do it like this, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Instructions, import both OS and rand modules, generate a random number between 1 and 100. Okay. So I'm going to go with something like function main. I don't know if we need structures here, but I guess I'm going to go with no structures. In my main function, I'm going to go with something like random or mutable random underscore number or random underscore number is going to be equal to 0. Yeah, declaration is really important. And then we go with something like random underscore number equals to rand dot int n. I want to pick a number between 1 and 100. About 75% of the internet whose backend language is identified using PHP. I see. So it isn't something like French small language. I see. Okay, that does make sense. In that case, I might give it a try, but later on. Maybe like, I don't want to give any kind of, whatchamacallit, I forgot the perfect wording for it. What's it called? I don't want to like, reschedule my stuff or like what series I'm going to be having next, but I'm going to do a bit more research on it. And if I did like it, maybe after my next series, which is my making a chatbot spoilers alert series, after that I might try it only if I did think that I will need it or just for the fun of it type stuff, like like what I'm doing with VLang right now. Guys, it's so hot, it's so hard to talk in this much heat. Ask the user to enter one guess. Okay, I'm gonna go with something like another mutable guest underscore number is gonna be 0. Then we're gonna go with oh, how I forget using the colon every single time. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go with something like guest underscore number is gonna be equal to, let's say, something like operating system dot input. Enter a number to guess. Okay, between it could be like a million for I care, or let's say between 100. And I'm gonna make this a bit more interactive with the player. Okay, and then I'm gonna go with something like if my guest number is equal to my random number. If it's equal to my random number, then I want to go ahead and do something. I want to print a line that says something like you guessed the number exclamation else. Let's go with something like else. And yeah, I do remember VLang says if else convections, the else goes in the same line where the if ends. Else, I'm gonna go ahead and print another line that says something like that was not the number. Okay, and then let's go with Control S, Control Alt N, and let's run the program real quick. Redefinition of random number. Alright. Redefinition of random number. Just number. There. Okay. Redefinition of guest number. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna remove that as well. Control S, Control Alt N. Alright. Expected 1 argument but got 2. Oh, okay. Rand int and returns integer, so it's of course. Guys, it's so funny how I'm constantly changing everything I'm doing here. There. Up. Returns the integer, so it should have an R for curly braces block or an exclamation. If random number is going to be equal to interesting. You know what? Random number is going to be immutable. I'm going to do that. It's going to make life so much easier. There we go. Returns integer. Returns not int. Fine. Let's typecast something that literally has int in its name to an integer. Alright. Gonna go with Control Z's. Let's go with Control Z's. Let's go with Control A, Control C. I'm gonna go ahead and grab plot up here real quick. Oh god, guys, it's getting so hot. I'm gonna paste it and say I messed up. Dot exclamation. And then let's send it. Guys, it's actually kind of burning right now. Don't stress, you actually did a lot right. Let me break it down. Dude, add. Add with an exclamation. Okay, what you got right. Imported board operating system and ran correctly. Use mutable variables to reassign. Okay, got input converted into integer. Is else. 2 things to fix. Or. Okay, rand int needs or perfectly. Oh, I see. You don't need mutable or pre-declaration variables here. Sure, it's fine. Okay, I see. The error message says add, but then you think nope. I see. Maybe I'm gonna go ahead and remove those, and let's go with something like R prof curly braces. It could either be this or 0, so between these. Then read Control S, Control Alt N. Now this should work. Integer, let's read. Random number, use equal to declare variables, of course. Of course, guys, I did not. How do I keep forgetting these things? There we go. When it takes a while to run, I know it's correct. Enter a number, I'm gonna go with 65. That was not the number, oh come on. Okay, maybe I'm gonna go with a while loop. I forgot there is no while loop here. For guest underscore number is not equal to a random number. I wanna go ahead and do this. I will be adding this, copy that, I won't be needing that. Outside my for loop when the program ends, I'm gonna do that. And then we go ahead and hit that. And we never forget that this is C++, this is the C++, we copy that, whoops. Paste, oh god. Okay, we paste this there, that there, and enter. This is supposed to be here, and this is supposed to be here. Oof, okay, that was a lot. Implement a hot/cold game where it says cold if you're away from the number, and I'm gonna do that actually after this. 60. Oh no, I messed up, right? You guessed the number. Oh, I see, okay. It's not random number. You guess the number. If guess number. Oh, wait. Hold on a damn minute. My bad, guys. This if statement goes outside the for loop. I need to focus more on the syntax that I write here. Gotta start talking a little less. Okay, you guessed the number. Copy. And then we go with another statement here that says something like, if my guessed underscore number was not equal to my random underscore number, then I want to go ahead and trace this. Okay, now let's wait for this to run. This is going to fix it up all. Want to make it as interactable as I can. Let's go with 60. That was not the number. I want to... Okay, hold on. If guessed is this.
Don't wanna sleep in, cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I have and finally make a move. I think of you and all the shit you don't do.
Else, if it was not equal. Okay, this is an infinite loop here. Oh wait, my bad. Wait, hold on. Random number. Okay, and then we go ahead and ask the user to enter a number again. There, this should work. View definition of guest number operating system. Oh, of course, yeah, hold on. I gotta be really careful with this stuff. Controllers, Control Alt N. VLang is so freaking has a lot of tantrums here. What the hell? With mutable, okay, well, I guess we're gonna go ahead and change that to mutable. Control S, Control Alt N. Finally, the most tantranous language. Okay, let's go with 60. Was not the number. 22 was not the number. 23. 24. Uh-oh. Oh, we're not making it. Okay, let's add the other logic now. So I'm gonna go ahead and check with another if statement. If guessed underscore number is greater than random underscore number, I'm gonna go ahead and print a line that says something like too high, go lower, exclamation. Else, we're gonna go ahead and print a line that says something like too low, go higher, exclamation. Okay, let's go with Control Alt and run this. So, of course. Too low, go higher, unknown function print line. Did I? Alright guys, this is all about typos at this point. Make it input, copy paste into the input. Okay, make it a input loop, copy paste the input into the while and make the variable mutable. I see. 60. That was not the number. Too low, go higher. Oh, I wrote 6. 20, go higher. 30, go higher. 40, go high. Oh, 50? 60? How high is the number? Oh, you're kidding me. Alright, it doesn't get higher than 90.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective.
Nah, guys, what are the freaking odds that the number was 99? Okay, at least I didn't build like an interactable game, but what are the odds that out of 1 to 100 the number was 99? Let's try again. Want to see if I can guess it up this time. Or that it's always 99. Need to make sure it's not. Let's say 99. Too high, go lower. 80. Too high, go lower. Watch it be 1. 70. 60. 50. 40. 30. Oh, you're kidding me. 20. Okay, 25. 23. 21. 24. Okay, it works, it works. The odds of the number being 99 is 1 in 100, guys. That was a very tough. Imagine it actually be 100. 24 is more of a actually decent number here, like, let's be honest. Okay, I think that was good. It's pretty fun to play with it as well, and it's a pretty. These are the kind of projects that I do like to do for fun. That's it. The odds of all the numbers is 1 divided by number when n is all the possible values. I see. That actually does sound kind of cool. Too high, too low. Wow. Done. Then let's send it. Okay, I think inputs were like much easier than I thought it would have been. And yeah, VLang is not really that hard of a language if you think about it. Maybe because I'm working on really basic topics right now and content right now. But the real fun is going to be starting from tomorrow, which is my next stream where I will be working on my main series. I'm going to give you guys more detail about it next stream, or I might upload a short today about it as well if I'm done, or like if I had some time for it and all that stuff. That said, really solid attempt. The logic is mostly low. The logic is mostly there. How is that mostly there? A few things to clean up. What you got right, mutable on the guess number because you reassign it in the loop. Perfect. Loop condition for guess number not equal to random number is correct. We asking for input inside the loop is correct. Too high, too low is correct. Two things to fix. Double checking inside the loop. You have if guess is not equal to random number inside the loop that already guarantees the condition is true. Okay, loop guarantees it's true. The final if is also redundant. If the loop exists, number is already correct. No need to check again. Oh, okay. Cleaned up version. So we go with for guess number is not equal to random number. If guess number is greater, go higher, else go lower, else do that. Final challenge, 3 out of 3. Now adding a guess counter. Okay, this is not gonna be as hard. Okay, add a guess counter. I'm gonna go with something like guess or mutable guess underscore counter that is going to be equal to 0, or it's going to be starting off as 0. Then every single iteration I'm gonna go with something like I'm gonna go with my guess counter plus equals to 1 and my guess counter my guess counter plus equals to 1. Okay, guess number equals to random number. Okay, you guessed it correct. And then I'm gonna go with something like print a new line number, which is gonna be like you took string interpolation guesses to get it right. Exclamation. Okay, now let's run it. There we go. I like it when there are no errors. Nice and smooth execution. You can enter a number between 1 and 100. 10. First try, guys. It's not 10. 53. First try. Damn it. Too low. Go higher. 74. Second try. 89. 94. 92, 91, 90. Alright, I did 7 guesses. Not bad. Let me try again. I want to get it done within like the first 3 guesses. Let's evaluate the situation out here. Okay, so is my number greater than 50? Too low. What about 30? Oh god. It's 60. Nope, too low, go higher. Too low, wait. What was I thinking? It said too low, go higher. Guys, can you guys get that part? Alright, now let's focus on what it says. Is my number greater than 50? Too high, go lower. What about 30? Too high, go lower. Is my number 18? Greater than 18 but less than 30. Is it 25? Greater than... Wait, go higher. Greater than 25? Less than 30. What the hell? 26. 6. Alright guys, took 5 tries. It wasn't 3 tries, but I want to get it done in 3 tries. Hold on. I know I can guess it within 3 tries. I know my tactic is really good. Is my number greater than 50? Go higher. Is it greater than 80? Go lower. Greater than 50, less than 80. It has got to be somewhere about 65. Oh no. Go higher. It's too high. Too high. Less than 80 but greater. What if it's 75? Is it 75? Less than 75, greater than this thing. 69, 67, 70. Oh no! Alright guys, I kinda quit. Okay, there's no way I can actually get that done. It's hard to guess it in 3 unless you gotta be crazy lucky for that. I thought it'd be a good short content, but oh well, what is wrong with my webcam, my main camera here? Let me know once my camera starts buggy, even though I do have my OBS on these days. Forgot to keep it open here. They're much more natural. Now I'm gonna go ahead and grab plot up here real quick, paste it, and let's say something like done. And it's getting hot. Good effort, the counter logic is solid, just the same 2 cleanup nodes from before carrying over the stream. What you guessed right, mutable guess counter is equal to 0 and incrementing with 1, perfect, counting to same 2 issues. Okay, I can fix that. The finished game, number guessing game complete. You built a fully working game from scratch using random number generator, user input, loops, conditionals, and counters. That's a wrap on the entire 7 days Beeline series. Great stream. Okay, I mean, I think I did everything that I wanted to this stream. Therefore, let's go to my main camera. Alright guys, basically I did want to pull the stream and stretch it a bit to like an hour, but there's not much that I do want to do here. That said, from my next stream on, I'm going to be actually working on my main series, which I will hopefully decide after the stream is over and once I'm done making my montage for the part 2 of my programming for 250 series, where I did upload the part 1 in my channel. You guys can go check it out. The link is not in the description, but it's the first video in my videos section. That said, I will actually upload a short today, which is going to tell you guys more about my next series, and then tomorrow I'm going to be having a stream on that series. I am thinking I might make an agentic AI, but I will let you know how many days that series is going to last for and all that stuff in my short. That's it. If you guys really enjoyed it, if you guys did enjoy the stream, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, like it's my algorithm, share, and make small subscribe and get your top. And before I say anything else where I'm going to stream and multi-stream, I did create 2 brand new channels, which I won't be telling you guys for, as of right now, but because first I'm going to be making the logo for the channel, the banner for the channel. I do have the name saved up. But one of those channels is going to be specifically for me gaming, so all my gaming streams are going to be done in that channel. The other channel is going to be specifically for my workouts, so all my workout streams are going to be done in that channel. This channel does generalize in those things, but let's be honest, I don't want to clamp up everything here just because the name is Universe. I will be still having general streams here and all that, but those are 2 specific fields that may have more channels depending on the amount of time I have, because guys, trust me, it takes a lot of maintenance for these channels up here. That said, I will start multi-streaming on Twitch and take once I get a better graphics card. That's when I'm actually going to start uploading gaming videos and have gaming streams on and all that stuff. And I will also, start streaming on Instagram and TikTok again, or not again, I'm going to start streaming on Instagram and TikTok if I didn't meet the followers requirement. Therefore, if you guys do enjoy my content, haven't followed me there, make sure to follow me there. The link is going to be in the description, the link is going to be in the bio. You guys can get access to, let's say, my Instagram by typing !socials on chat, all lowercase. And also make sure to join my Discord server. That's where I usually talk to you guys, chat with you guys, have general conversation with you guys. The link is going to be in the description. The link is going to be in the bio. You guys can get access to my Discord's link to, you guys can also get access to my Discord's link by typing !Discord or chat, or through the link in the bio. It's not in the pinned comments, but also through the description. Oh god, guys, I gotta think all that stuff. And yeah, for my program for 250 Day series, I did create a game, so that's the tiny plug that I still do give. I want to see how many people really install that boring game. So the link is going to be in the description of that game. Make sure to download that, give it a try, or give it a try. Let me know how it was and all that stuff. As that said, was my intro long enough or outro long enough? Dang it, I wanted to pull my outro long enough for it to be an hour-long stream, but I guess I'll catch you guys next time for more video. Peace. Okay, let's end the stream. It's actually getting really hot out here.